episode 4 of Vacancy at Vanilla's with me, your host, Vanilla. And my son, if you're watching on video, I don't know if you could see him, but he's posing. He's posing like he's a Christmas decoration. I have some little garland here. I have a little Hello Kitty that is Christmas themed. Look. Yeah, so we're really getting in the spirit for the holidays. And you guys are in for quite a treat today because unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I had a busy week. Okay. Oh. I had a busy week, and sorry, I just got this new iPad case that has a keyboard in it, but the keyboard kind of is fucking dookie as hell. Like, I could, if I really want, I could snap this shit in half. It's so thin. It's like paper thin. Sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked. You guys are in for a real treat because I'm recording this episode hours before it is coming out. I did not have any fucking time this week to record. So I woke up. I woke up at 11:30, which is late for me now because I did go to bed late last night because I was out. Guys, and I'm not gonna tell you guys what I did, but I had a good time. I may or may not have broke that celibacy streak last night. Oh my God. Can you believe it? Round of applause. Round of applause for me here. I'm acting like I hadn't, like I was celibate for like fucking 25 years. Man, it was like 4 months. Anyway. But, you know, congratulations to me. So I was out a little late last night. I was going to record last night after I got home from, like, running all the errands that I had to do yesterday. But I didn't have time because I was busy. So here I am. Fucking woke my ass up. I'm in my robe. Real cozy. And recording this shit right now. And I'm going to have it out to you guys pronto, okay? Don't worry. I'm going to have it out to you guys stat. Because I know I usually release them in the morning on Wednesdays. I really don't think anyone gives a fuck and anyone is like, where is the episode? What the fuck is wrong with this bitch? I've been waiting all day. I really don't think anyone's, you know, that mad. But it's the day before Thanksgiving. Okay, see, that's the thing. It's like Thanksgiving, cool, you know, we eat good food, whatever. But fuck Christopher Columbus. Fuck Christopher Columbus, okay? So don't ever forget that. But for those of you who know, and for those of you who don't know, I live in LA, and my family all lives on the East Coast in Connecticut. And they're all over there. Like, I don't have any family out here. So I miss them. I miss them very, very, very much. And I love them so much. If any of my family members are listening right now, I love you so much. I actually hope that none of my family members are listening. There's a few of my cousins that I'm like, okay, cool. Like they could listen to this because I feel like they don't judge me. But some of my family members, I hope that they don't listen to this because I do say some out of pocket things on here sometimes. But anyway, nonetheless, if you're listening, love you, love my family. And you want to know what I hate? I hate that misconception that like strippers don't have dads and that strippers are like fatherless. Bitch, I love my dad. I fucking love that man. Okay. I love him, okay? He's a good guy. So I was, like, debating on, you know, what should I do for Thanksgiving? Because, like, I'm like, I don't know. And even my best friend out here, she doesn't even really hang out with her family either. So we're, like, the two fucking orphans. We're like, what are we going to do? So we're like, maybe we should just go to work. And then I'm like, oh, are we going to be, like, the lonely fucking strippers at the club on Thanksgiving? And I was like, man, you know what? Who gives a fuck? But then you want to know what really sealed the deal for me? My manager was like, yeah, the company gets food catered on Thanksgiving. You ain't gotta tell me twice. I'm in there. You ain't gotta tell me twice. I'm already there. I'm gonna be camped outside waiting for my motherfucking plate. And I know I said that I'm gonna be skinny, okay? I'm gonna be skinny. But if I have a little, I don't even like Thanksgiving food like that. Honestly, let's be real right now. Is it just because my family's white and maybe some of them can't cook? I'm like, is that what it is this whole time? No. My uncle could throw down in the kitchen. My aunt and uncle, they could throw down in the kitchen. My mom, questionable. Love her though. My mom can make a good meatball. That's about it. But I just don't like Thanksgiving food, really. I don't like turkey. It's always it's just dry. It's not that good. Ham, I'm like, like I could live without this, I guess. Stuffing, I like stuffing. I like stuffing. See, I like the fucking sides. I like the carbs. I like stuffing. I like the mac and cheese. My family don't even be doing mac and cheese half the time, though. Because, like, what the hell is that about? Hello? My Alexa just... Alexa, stop. She just started playing an episode of The Basement Yard. What the fuck? Bitch, this is my turn. This is my time. It's all... Don't. What the fuck? Joe and Frankie think they could just come in here and fucking interrupt me like that? What the hell was that? It was so low. I don't know if you guys are able to hear it. What the fuck? What did I say for her to even do that? Did I say anything that even sounded like... Oh my God. The Basement Yard is another podcast that I listen to, but that was like so fucking weird. What the hell was that about? So I'm going to work tomorrow on Thanksgiving. And I just wanted to talk about some things that I'm thankful for with you guys. I just wanted to, you know, as we all sit here at my villa, because you guys, you know, you all are staying here right now with me. Everyone's checked into their room by now, I assume. I would like to go around the table and talk about what we're grateful for. Oh, you want me to start? Okay, sure, I'll start. Real shit though, like, all seriousness, I'm very, very, very grateful for the industry that I'm in. Like, I owe everything that I have to being a hoe. I really do. And sometimes I take that shit for granted, for real. Like, I have such a beautiful, amazing, fulfilling life because I'm able to just make money off of men. And it is so satisfying to me. I mean, I don't want to do this shit forever, obviously, but I really owe everything that I have to my industry, to dancing. And you know, I'm sitting here in my apartment, I'm looking around, I have all the furniture that I've ever wanted, like, got a washer and dryer, I got updated appliances, I got 2 closets. I live in a studio, okay? It's not big in here, but it's cute and it's cozy and it's mine. And that's all that's important, is that it's mine, okay? And I love my family and I love my friends. And yeah. And I hope that you guys all love your friends and your family. And I hope that you guys are all happy. And I love you guys. I love you guys very much. And if you're listening to this, I fucking love you. Because if you're taking the time out of your day to listen to me fucking ramble, I love you, for real. Give me a kiss. Sorry, did I make that weird? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I just couldn't. Whenever I do that, it reminds me of like Twilight. I don't know, like it's just Bella and she's just like, I feel like that's just like her the whole movie. She's just doing that. But yeah, here, let's look at my new iPad case. Very cute. I put a Sunny Angel on it, of course. And let's go into some other, I'm like, what else did I even want to talk about today? Oh my God, speaking of Thanksgiving, I just got a text from my dad right now. Hi, Em. Dad is concerned about what you're doing for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Please tell me you're not going to be alone. And then he sent me the emoji. You know the emojis that are like the animals, but they're like the big ones that you could like record your face with them and shit. I'm gonna just show y'all. Hold on. It's like the unicorn. It's the unicorn. Aww. How do I tell my dad that I'm gonna be working at the strip club? See, sometimes you just gotta lie a little bit. Sometimes you just gotta tell a little white lie, you know? But let's not talk about that. I'm gonna just tell him that I'm gonna be with some friends. It's gonna be fine. So, something happened to me at work the other day that was very shady. Very shady to everyone involved. So, I wore a wig to work the other day for the first time in a while, okay? I don't know why, I was just feeling like wearing a wig. So, I wore this brand new, gorgeous black wig that I got. Actually, I got it on the TikTok shop. And I was like very skeptical. I was like, is this wig gonna like actually look like the pictures, or am I about to get fucking finessed and get sent like a fucking Party City grab and go wig? So it was really nice. The lace was nice, the hair was nice, right? Everything was gorgeous. So I wore the wig to work, and I did a double. So I worked the day, and then I took a little break, and then I came back for the nighttime. So I wore the wig during the day, and then I took it off for my break, and I put it in the wig bag that I had for it, this like little satin bag. I come back to work the night shift, and I don't know whose wig this was, but there was a matted, rotted, gutted, synthetic, like, it was just all knotted, and fucking the lace was like, I'm sorry to whoever's wig this was, but it was not a good wig. Like, it was just not a good wig. It was like at max $30 wig. Like, I'm not trying to be shady. It was just not a good wig. And it's sitting there on the counter. And I'm like, oh God, whose wig is this? You know, I go and I work, and I'm on the floor trying to make some money. I come back into the dressing room about an hour later. This rotted wig is on top of my bag with all my stuff in it. And I said, hold on. Why is this wig on my stuff? Why is this wig right here? So I'm looking around, and I'm like, I immediately go to my best friend. I said, because she has gorgeous hair. She gets like really, really nice hair extensions, but she doesn't know a damn thing about a wig, right? I said, bitch, did you put that wig on my bag? Did you think that was my wig? She was like, yeah, we all thought that was your wig. We all thought that. I was like, do you guys even have any respect for me? Do you guys even have an ounce of respect for me? You thought that was my fucking wig? They were all like, yeah, we thought that was your wig. And I went back in the dressing room. I said, hold on. Mind you, there's like customers on the floor and everything. I said, wait right here. Wait right here. I went back in the dressing room. I took that wig. I slapped that shit on my head. And I walked right back out there. And she was fucking crying. As soon as she saw me step out the dressing room with this fucking crusty wig, she was crying, laughing. I said, look at me in my face and tell me this is my wig. I said, look at me. No. I said, no, this is my wig. Stand on that. If this is my wig, then stand on it. And we were all fucking crying. And then I ended up leaving kind of early that night because, like I said, I did a double shift. So I was fucking tired. I left probably like 11:30. And then I fell asleep kind of early, and I woke up to a bunch of text messages, which I'm going to insert some of the pictures right now. This bitch made all the bouncers put the goddamn wig on. She made all the bouncers at my club put this fucking wig on. And I woke up to those messages, and I was fucking crying. And they all were like, we thought it was hers. We all thought that was Avery's wig. Avery's my dancer name, by the way. So don't come looking for me, okay? Don't come looking for me. I'm giving you guys too much information now. I don't know if there's any informants in here, but I'm giving you guys too much information. They were like, we all thought that was her wig. I was like, oh my God. The disrespect. The disrespect is fucking crazy. So I just thought that was a funny little story. But yeah, I just got that new wig from, it's Icy Hair. Free plug, you know. I'm not getting paid to say this, but if you need a good grab and go wig that you could just slap on your head, it already comes, like, you don't even need to cut the lace. Like, it's very, very, very beginner friendly. Like, if you've never had a wig and you're like, you know, want to try something out, that shit was like $200. I was like, that's not expensive at all. For a good wig, that's not expensive. So I was like, wow. I'm definitely going to be buying that again. I also wanted to talk about something that happened to me at work the other day. And it was up there with probably one of the strangest conversations I've ever had at work in my dancing career. So, and I've had some pretty strange conversations. I was lucky enough to be able to get a recording of this interaction. I'm going to try to piece in a clip so you guys don't think I'm fucking lying, because I feel like you guys are going to think I'm making this shit up for the bit. I promise this is real and this shit happens to me. So I'm at work the other day, minding my fucking business, sitting by myself in the corner because there's nothing going on. And I'm like standing there on my phone. And this guy comes in, not to be like fucked up, but he's like kind of like typical like neck beard, long, like kind of like messy hair. Looks like he plays like hella World of Warcraft. Like no shade to the World of Warcraft people, like no shade at all. But that's the vibe that he was giving. Okay. And he comes over to me. I see him walking over to me in my peripheral. I'm like, oh God. So let's see what happens with this. I'm like, oh, maybe I can get some money off of this dude, right? He had already did a VIP with another girl. So I'm like, all right, maybe I can, maybe he has some money left, whatever. We'll see. So he comes and he sits down next to me. I shit you not. This is the first thing he said to me. This is how the conversation started. This is how he set the tone for the conversation. He said, "You are so beautiful. Do you have cancer?" Run that back. Wait, hold on. Run that back? One more time for me? I said, what? I was like, wait, what was that? He said, do you have cancer or do you just like to have your hair like that? And I was like, no, I just cut my hair short. I just like it short. And he was like, oh, okay. Well, it looks really good. And I was like, oh, okay, like the fuck? What do you, where are you going with this? And then, I don't even know how he segued the conversation, but like within moments of him saying that, he then proceeds to tell me that he is a werewolf. I wish I was fucking lying. He was like, yeah, well, I work with the entities that, I don't even know what the fuck he was saying. It was so ridiculous. He was like, well, yeah, I'm part werewolf and I'm part merman. I'm not kidding. He's like, well, I'm part werewolf, I'm part merman, and I've turned a man into a vampire before. That was also another thing he said. And I'm like, oh, well, this is hilarious. At this point, I'm like, oh my God, like I'm just in this for the fucking entertainment factor. I'm just in this conversation now to be entertained. So I start recording. I just like put my phone on video and I just started recording and like set it down. And I'm like, okay, well, tell me about that, And he's like, well, that's the thing. He's like, there's a lot of witches in here. I was like, yeah, I know. Oh yeah, you ain't gotta tell me twice. I should have been like, witch. That bitch on TikTok, witch. So he was like, there's a lot of witches in here. And I was like, what the? Me? And I'm like, are you talking about me? I'm like, don't tell me I'm a fucking witch. And I was like, am I a witch? And he was like, I might be the only good one in here. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then he proceeded to tell me that he walked like 15 miles like Jesus did across the desert. And I was like, no offense, but just one good look at him and I'm like, baby, you are not built for that. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, you are not built for that. Like, no, you fucking did not. He was like, I didn't have any water or food for 3 weeks. I'm like, okay, you would have been dead, but okay. And he's like, and then that's why they call me Trinity, because I have been reincarnated 3 times. He just kept spewing out more gold, and I was like, oh my God, this man is just full of content. Like, this is fucking hilarious. But he started to like kind of creep me out, because then he started passing out like crystals and shit to people, and I was like, I respectfully, like, I do not want to touch this. Like, hell no. I don't know what fucking juju you put on this. I don't know. And so he gave me this crystal and I didn't touch it. Like, he gave it to me when I was on stage, and I just like, he's like, take this crystal. And I should have just been like, no, but I had like a pile of money in my hands, and then he put the crystal on top of the money, and I literally walked back into the room like this with the fucking, and then one of the girls was like, girl, why are you holding the money like that? And I was like, bitch, because I don't want to touch this fucking crystal. And I just like kind of put it on a table, and I was like, I'm not touching that. I am not touching that. I was scared. Okay, your girl was scared. But here, let me insert a clip really quick. Let me see like the most legible clip, because it's the music playing in the background. And it's, sorry to headphone users, I'm gonna give you a warning right now. It might be loud. Okay, let's see.
I can only get possessed by something that I invite in, and I invited the wolf in. I want to see if I take a turn.
Yeah, so you know I'm not fucking lying. Because I would never lie to y'all. I would never lie to you guys. I'm a real bitch, okay? I only speak the truth, okay? So that shit had me fucking just flabbergasted. And I have had some weird conversations at that goddamn place. But that was just really up there. It was really up there with one of the weirdest ones. Let's also talk about what I did this week. Because I did have, like I said, I had a busy fucking week. And I wasn't able to record for y'all. But I shot a music video this week. Little backstory, some lore about me is I had a little video vixen phase, all right? Whatever. I did. And I did do a few videos to get a little quick check. No, I've literally been in like 4 fucking music videos. Not a lot. And one of them is my friend Polo Perks. If you know him. I did a music video for him probably about a year ago. Here, look, I'll show you. I'm gonna show you guys. Look. Okay, right. I look cute. Sorry if you're on Spotify, you can't see this gorgeous face. But all right, so you get the vibe. The creative direction of his videos are always really good, and I like the vibe. So he hit me up pretty last minute, and he was like, "Yo, are you around to do a shoot? Whatever." And I was like, "For you, anything." So I did this video for them, and I don't want to go into detail because I don't know when it's coming out, or the song isn't even out yet, so I'm not going to go into detail, but I did do a video, and it just reminded me of like some of the other videos that I've done. And the most, like, I haven't really done a video for anyone like super mainstream. But the thing is, and you want to know what's crazy, is that, because I follow a lot of casting companies on Instagram that cast for these like music videos for these like big name artists. But the tea is that they don't even pay that good. Like the most that I've ever seen them like post a casting for is, I've seen them do like a few that's like you get $1,000, but you have to be there for like 2 fucking days and you have to like fly somewhere or whatever. But typically they're only really giving you like $200, $300, $400, and they want you there for like a 12-hour day. And I'm like, that's kind of fucking insane. But the thing is, with these big ass artists, is that a lot of people are just like, fuck it, I'll be in the video for little to no money because it's such a big artist and it's like good to have on your resume, I guess. I don't know, or just like for clout. I don't even know. So that's why a lot of videos don't necessarily pay that much. I did a video for a Steve Aoki music video featuring this other guy. What was his name? Grandson. I've never heard of him, but I did this. He was really cool. It was really nice. I did this music video for them. They had a song. And that was cool. I met Steve Aoki. He's real cool. His hair is very shiny and silky. His hair is very well kept, I will say. Because there was a scene where we had to like choke them out and like pull on their hair, and it's a lot. I'll put a clip here. And the first take that we did of it, it was me and 2 other girls. We did it, and we were like, I'm like scared. I'm like, I don't know these fucking people, you know. So I'm like gently like touching their face, and then the director was like, be a little more aggressive, you know, whatever. And Steve was like, you guys could like beat the shit out of me, like he was like, I don't care, like if it means that we like it'll look good, like I like, please, you have all, like, just go for it, like you really fucking like, Steve, you got to me. So yeah, so then I beat the shit out of Steve Aoki. Imagine Steve's like, yeah, just like, you know, you could just kind of fuck me up a little bit, like totally go for it. And then I'm like, okay. And then they're like, all right, and action. And I'm just like, and I'm like, and I just start like legitimately beating the shit. He'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Like, what the, bitch, that's not what I meant. What the hell's wrong? Like, what the fuck? Who is this girl? Get her off. Get her off of me. You're fired. That shit would be fucking funny. Okay, sorry, that That was kind of a stupid bit. This episode is... Dude, I'm like barely awake right now. But I'm like really trying to get into the holiday spirit, you know? Like, I feel like once Thanksgiving is over, I'm like full Christmas mode, like full blown Christmas. Like, I want to wear a fucking Santa hat every damn day. Like, I'm annoying like that. Like, I love Christmas. And as much as I want to decorate, my new son, Miso, is a fucking menace. And I know that if I put my Christmas tree up this year, it's gonna come tumbling down. It's going to... I'm like, I don't even know if it's worth the trouble, because this garland already right here has been knocked off like about 5 times, and it's only been up for like a day and a half. So I don't know if it's really worth the trouble. And for any of you who have bad cats, like, that are just naughty and get into everything, what do you do? Like, what the fuck do you do for them to not do that? Because I don't know what the fuck to stop him. I don't know what to do. Like, it gets to the point where, like, I'll be, like, in bed and I'm, like, trying to, like, fall asleep. And for some fucking reason, he always waits until I'm, like, falling asleep to, like, be insane. And I just, sometimes I'm, like, I just let him. It's like having a kid where you're just, like, you know, fuck it. If they get hurt, like, whatever, they'll learn their lesson. Like, that's legit how I am with him sometimes. Because Chai, my other cat, she would never in a million years even think about knocking this down or biting this or being bad. She's just a fucking sweet little baby. And I'm hoping that he just grows out of it because he's young, but I feel like he's just been getting worse and worse. He's getting smarter and he's realizing he can climb on even more and more things. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I'm going to lose my marbles here. Jesus Christ. Also, y'all do me a favor. If you're listening, I need y'all to submit more calls for my little segment where I take the calls. I need y'all to submit more. I need you guys to DM me on Vacancy at Vanillas. You have to DM me first saying like hi or something, because I have to like accept the message, and then you could send the voice note for some reason. Like I've been having an issue where some people like can't send the voice note until I like accept their message. So just be like, hey, I want to send a voice note. And ask me things or ask me for advice. The call that we have today, I'm going to get into it in a little bit. I have one more thing I want to talk about. It's pretty good. It's some tea. It's tea. But I have one last topic that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about male hoe jobs. Okay. So coming from a girl that is in a girl hoe industry, I wanted to talk about what some of the male hoe jobs are. And what I could think of off the top of my head is number one at the top of my list, barber. If you're a fucking barber, oh my God, you're a slut. Okay? Every barber that I've ever known gives it up. Just gives that shit up so easy. One of my exes, he's like not even really my ex, he's a barber. And you know what? Let's go into that a little bit. Because did I talk about this already? I feel like I did. I don't remember. But yeah. I feel like I talked about this already. Damn, it's crazy. I'm only 3 episodes in, 4 now, and I can't even remember the shit that I talked about. But if I did talk about it, I'm not going to go into it that much. I'm pretty sure I did. I used to date this dude, and then, he was dating a girl, and then I told her, I'm like, yo, he's fucking with both of us at the same time. Hello, what's going on? And then she broke up with him, and fast forward to now, this is like damn near a year and a half later, they're back together. Oh my God. I think I did talk about that though. They're fucking back together. And I'm like, oh man, I felt so bad for her at first because she was like so innocent and so sweet. And yeah, now I'm like, girl, I do not fucking feel bad for you. Goodbye. Anyway, so he is like the biggest hoe in America. Legit. I'm not kidding. Like he's very sexy. I will give him that. Still to this day. He is sexy. I'm gonna give him that. And that he's just one of those dudes. He loves his ego stroked so bad. Like, oh my God, he loves to be told that he's like good looking. Like he just loves his fucking ego stroked. He is though. I will give him that. He's a good looking guy, but he's the biggest hoe in America. But every other barber, but dude, I don't know what it is, dude. I'll literally drive by a barber shop and I'll be like, who all in there? I'll be like, dude, I don't fucking know what it is, man. Something about a barber. I'm just like, I'm a fold, man. I'm a fold. If you're a barber, if you're alternative, this is all, you have to be all of these things. An alternative barber, tatted, sexy, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Single. You don't have any fucking wife or girlfriend. DM me. We'll see what happens. First of all, I'm over here acting like 90% of my demographic isn't women. But anyway, if any of you know anyone, throw them my way. Just throw them my way real quick. Imagine I get a DM. Someone's like, yo, I got someone for you. It's my ex. Oh my God. Jail. You're going to jail. So, Barber. Barber is definitely up there for me. I'm also going to say this one might be controversial. A chef. I'm going to say that cooks and kitchen, just restaurant industry as a whole. Server, forget it. Okay, server, you literally busted open. Like, you're a hoe. But servers, they're all hoes. Just the restaurant industry in general, y'all be fucking. Like, you guys are some hoes for real. And you want to know what it is about the restaurant industry is that they all fuck each other. Like if you work at a restaurant, like, best believe, like, everyone who works in that restaurant, they are all in cahoots. It's so weird. I don't know what it is about the restaurant industry. Like, y'all are fucking weird. My ex used to be in the, well, he's always been in the restaurant industry. First of all, they are constantly off of drugs. Okay, it's like, damn. Why do you need to be 20 Adderall in and 4 fucking 8 balls of Coke to go bring a goddamn truffle mac and cheese to the table? Like, is not a little excessive? Like, we're at Red Lobster right now. Why are we... Like, that's not a little excessive? I don't know what it is. It's like every server is just strung the fuck out 24/7. But my ex used to make me hang out with his stupid ass... with his stupid ass fucking restaurant friends, and I fucking hated them. I'm so shady for that. I fucking hated them, and he made me hang out with them, and I'd be like, because one of them, I was convinced that she wanted to like suck his dick so bad. I was just convinced. I was like, this bitch wants him so bad. Like, what the hell? And she would host a lot at her house. And it would be like a Wednesday night and they're just like fucking blowing lines. And I'm like, oh my God, it's a school night. Guys, it's a school night. What are we doing? I'm a grown woman. It's a school night, guys. I have school in the morning. I'm not, I don't know about this. And I'm just like, it would make me feel so fucking weird. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't like that shit. I don't care if people do coke. I don't care about if you do coke. But if you do coke, like, 1, in front of me, and 2, excessively, like, imagine, this is a perfect scenario. Say I'm somewhere, I'm like at someone's crib, whatever, and like there's a dude that I'm like, you know, got my eye on or whatever. This would never happen because I'm legitimately like so fucking picky, and even if I do think a guy's hot, like, I'm not the type to like pounce on it immediately. Every now and then, but I'm just like very picky. Say if I was, you know, I'm somewhere and there's a dude that I've been like eyeing for a while or something, and then, you know, we're chilling, we're vibing, people are getting their drink on, you know, whatever. And then all of a sudden, I see that man pick up a dollar bill and huff and puff a fucking line of booger sugar up his nose. All feelings are out the window. In front of me? In front of my salad? You're gonna do that in front of my salad? That is just disgusting. I don't know. It's just so unattractive to me. And it always has been. I'm like, oh, baby, you are addicted to crack. I'm like, oh my God, that's hard drugs right there. Weed, cool. Drinking, cool. Baby, that's crack. That is crack right there. Like, I don't know. Like, it just doesn't. I'm like, you might as well get a fucking pipe. Like, ew. Like, it's just so unattractive to me. I just hate seeing people do that shit. So when my ex would do it, oh, God. I was like, ew. And that motherfucker. You ever seen someone with coke jaw? Dude? Oh, my God. My ex used to be like, he would come home and he would be like, it's the fucking ugliest thing I've ever seen. And I'd be like, you did coke, didn't you? And he'd be like, no. Bitch. Don't you even fucking a day in your life. I just hate seeing people do coke. Like, baby, that's crack. Like, that's crack. Put that shit down. Put the dollar bill down. Put it down. Let's talk about this. Hold my hand. Let's talk about this. What's really going on in your life? What's really going on that you need to put this up your nose? Please. Let go and let God. Let go and let God. Okay? No, but for real, that's just as disgusting. Anyway, so we got barber and we got restaurant industry. What else? What's another male hoe job? Car dealership. But it can go either way. Mechanic, not necessarily a hoe job. I mean, there's definitely some mechanics out there that I feel like are like some family men, questionable, like maybe, I don't know. But something about the car salesman. Oh my God. You literally do cartwheels on the D like you are a hoe. The car dealership salesman. Because it's like, why are you talking to people all day? Like, why are you like trying to like convince people to do stuff like buy a car all day? And you have to like cater to them, and you have to be like good with people, and you have to be like a little like, you know, flirtatious, not necessarily flirtatious, but you know what I mean? It's like you gotta have some charisma. Like the car dealership dudes, like, you're a hoe. Like if you sell cars, you're a fucking hoe. That's up there too. And anything, I'm trying to think of anything else that stands out to me. You guys better drop, if you have any that you know of, drop them in the comments, because I really want to know what else you guys think are some male hoe jobs. Definitely if you work at like a secondhand like vintage store, like, you know what I mean, like the cool ones. Like, that's kind of like a hoe job, I feel like, because then they're all just like, you know what I mean, they like think that they're all like so cool, and they get like a really good employee discount, so they have like hella like fire fits, and they're just like, hey, welcome to, I'm not gonna name drop any stores, but like, let me know if you need anything. Oh, these Rick Owens, yeah. I'm just like, yeah, I have them at home. They're so fire. Like, you know what I mean? I just feel like that's kind of like a male hoe job too. Retail. I'm like honestly, if you're a man and you work, you're a hoe. How about that? Let's end it at that. And we're gonna take our call for the day. Okay, and this one is some juicy motherfucking tea. Vanella's Villa.
Emily Vanelli, what's up, lady? Okay, I need your advice on something. So my friend has been on Tinder, and she saw a guy who we know from our gym who is married, like very much married, religious married. And she saw him on Tinder. His main picture, he has his fucking wedding band on. So we know his wife, not well, but like we know her from the gym, and we're just trying to decide if we should say something to her, or like if that's a sore topic to bring up if we don't know the situation. But at the same time, like, I would not mind seeing a man under fire. Do you know what I mean? Okay, just let me know what you think we should do. Okay, Illy, bye.
Right. Definitely love to see a man under fire. Let's start there. If needed be. But that is a tricky one. Because it's like, okay, since you're not directly involved in the situation, it's like, damn, do I really be the like, yo, I'm coming to you as a woman, like kind of a thing? Because that can go like one of two ways. I feel like when you come to someone as a woman, and if you find out something about their man, whether you know them or not, I feel like it always goes one of two ways, that they either are like fucking obviously heartbroken and they're like, oh my God, thank you so much, like whatever, yada yada yada, like, and then like ask you for more like information and proof, or it goes completely fucking left and then they get like mad at you and they get like, I don't know, defensive of their man or whatever, and that is just like, oh girl, you are delulu. When they like don't want to believe it and they just kind of like defend their man like really 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 too fucking hard. And it's just like, damn, like since you don't really know their situation, and like she said, it is like a religious married couple, so I would, going off of that, I'm gonna assume that they're not in like a fucking poly open relationship if they're like hardcore like religious married. I mean, you never know, but off of assumption I'm gonna go with that. But fucking like man, what the fuck? Like, that shit pisses me off. And it's like, dude, do you really think for a second you're not gonna get fucking caught up? You're in the town that you live on like the biggest dating app there is, with your fucking pictures. Like, how did that shit pisses me off, because I've heard so many stories of guys getting caught that way, and I'm like, dude, are you fucking dumb? Like, at least if you're gonna do it, go on a fucking vacation, or if you're like on vacation for some shit, then make the goddamn Tinder when you're out there, when you're fucking 3,000 miles away. Then no one's gonna fucking catch on. But it's like, dude, you're literally swiping in your own tri-state fucking area, bro. Someone's gonna know someone who knows your wife. Like, there's no way. If it was me and I was in that exact same situation, man, I don't know what the fuck I would do. I wouldn't want the girl to know it was me. I feel like I would pull a Jersey Shore, like, I would pull up, Sam, Ron was at the club and he was grinding on two waitresses, whatever the fuck, waitresses' breasts. I would pull the note from Jersey Shore. I would send like an anonymous DM with the screenshot. And I would be like, hey, I just thought you would want to see this. But not in a shady way. I would be like, hey, I know I don't really know you or your situation. But I recognize that this was your man. And I don't know what your guys's relationship status is. But I just wanted to show you this. Yeah. I just thought you would like to know. Woman to woman. I guess that's what I would do. If I even like gave enough of a fuck to make like a fake account, I guess. Like, it's kind of like a hassle. But hey, could save her from a lifetime of misery. So, could be worth it. Because I guess if you do it anonymously, it's not like they could like this, because it's like if you like she said that they all go to the same gym or whatever. Like, if you send it as you and then, like, she knows that it's you, like, it's gonna be fucking weird if you, like, run into either of them. That's fucking weird. That's why I would probably just drop an anonymous little, hey, is this your man? That's all. Just drop a little anonymous, like, and we're gonna get an update on that. By episode 5, I'm gonna reach back out to this person, and we're gonna get an update on that. We're gonna see if there's any new information about that topic, because I would love to know. I would love to know if they reached out or not, because that is messy boots. That's messy. And I was having this conversation the other day with one of my friends. This is also another controversial topic, and I feel like since I'm in the industry, I am more, how do I put this? I am not like as easily like swayed by men and so like you know, bowing down for a fucking man because of like my industry. And I feel like I can tell pretty quickly off of knowing someone if they are like super, like if they just, their whole life kind of revolves around men and impressing men, and like I genuinely cannot be friends with people like that at this point in my life. If your whole life revolves around like doing shit for the approval of men and like whatever, I simply cannot be friends with a girl like that, because it always ends in some messy shit where it's like they prioritize a man over like other shit that is more important. And that's all they want to talk about is fucking men. And I'm like, oh my God, shut up. Who cares? So I feel like there are women who are a little, put their blinders on when it comes to certain shit, because they want to hope and believe that certain men are good and, you know, like this is it. This is my like fairy tale ending. And they put their blinders on with a lot of situations. And they don't want to like believe that shit is like not this fairy tale that they think it is. So me and my friend were talking about this because there's this girl on TikTok, and I saw her post a video about how she was dating an athlete, and how she's dated athletes in the past. Also, it's like, you know, fucking the stereotype with athletes and that they cheat and whatever. Yeah, it's fucking true. Hello. with any man with money and any sort of like pull and power, like they kind of just do whatever the fuck they want. And like, cool, but you know, if you really think that you're gonna be like that one girl that's gonna like change the way that they do, like, no, for the most part, no, you're not gonna fucking do that. Even these athletes that are like known to be like family men, and I'm not gonna name names. Like, there are a lot of big major athletes that are known to be like family guys and you so loyal to their wives. I literally know girls that have, hey, had sex with them for money. Hello. Hello. Take the blinders off, people. And guess what? Their wives fucking know. Their wives know. But guess what? Their wives are taken care of for the rest of their fucking lives. So the wives are like, hey, turn a blind eye to it every now and then. Come on, bitch, I would. And that's the controversy. That's the controversy, is that this girl was dating an athlete who she found out, she knew that he had 4 kids. Not going to say that's a red flag, but we're good. And, you know, I don't know if it's 4 different baby mamas, but he has 4 kids. Then turns out to be like 5 or 6 kids. And so it's like, first of all, you're lying on your children. Like, that's fucking crazy to me. You're lying on your children. Like, you're literally lying about how many kids you have. That's fucking cuckoo bananas. Red flag number 1. Basically, long story short, the girl, was saying how like they were talking about how they wanted to have kids, and now he was saying how he wants her to move in and have his baby and all this shit. And she was like really like this guy and was like really trying to like make that happen for him. And then long story short, she found another girl in his bed. And the other girl didn't even give a fuck. The other girl was like, oh, you're his girlfriend? Like, could not give a fuck more. And then they were like seen out later that night, the same guy and then the other girl that was in the bed. Like, that is crazy. So I saw that story on TikTok, and it's like, I feel like I've heard that story so many times with like a lot of like athletes and like bigger name people. But realistically, if these guys are like, you know, one, making that much money, and I'm not saying, because not every athlete is like bringing home the fucking bacon. If you are like a major like household name athlete where like people fucking know you, like, and you have like bread and your girl is like taken care of, as long as you're not like abusive, like physically, mentally, emotionally, and you know, you're good to her, you're good to your kids. Like, a lot of the wives are like, yeah, bro, go when you go on fucking your little away games, like, get some pussy if you got it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're all like, whatever, you know, like. And that's the controversial topic. It's that like a lot of women are like, no, I could never do that. Bitch, I could. Yeah, me right here, I could. Because I don't hold any man to that fucking regard. Because you want to know what? Because that's the crazy thing. Because guess what? You could have your whole life paid for, everything, your kids, everything taken care of for the rest of your life, everything you've ever wanted. And still, like, I'm not saying if the guy is treating you like shit to stay. If the fucking guy sucks, goodbye. But if he's like every other box he is checking, and every now and then you turn a little blind eye, he's on his little away game, he gets a little coochie oochie, whatever. Like, come on, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like if he's like a piece of shit, okay? Because that's the thing. Then it's like, okay, you can have that situation and have that like mutual understanding. Or guess what? You can date the fucking guy that works at Best Buy and you'll probably still get cheated on anyway. So now what? Now what? Now we all look like a goddamn fool. So it's like, damn, what are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do? And I don't know. I don't know. That's why I just, I have kind of given up on like dating ever since me and my ex broke up. I really don't see myself like dating someone for like a very long time. I have not one person that is even close to being on my draft pick. Like, I don't have a team drafted. I don't even have a roster. I have no starting players. Like, I have nothing. Okay. Like, I am out for the whole season. I don't have shit. Like, there's no one that I would even consider to date right now. So that's, like, where I'm at with that. And that's fine. Guess what? That's fine. And I'm actually, you know, like the beginning of the SZA song where she's like, I'm feeling very, what the fuck did she say? The beginning of the SZA song, and she's like, I'm feeling very, I'm feeling a lot of rejection. I felt like I'm feeling a lot of rejection. And then the guy is like, well, that's great. If no one wants you, then you're free. Poetry snapping up for that guy, okay? Because that is so fucking true. Like, that is really true. Seriously. It's like, okay, like, I go my most fucking cuckoo when I am in a relationship. Like, because I get, like, they stress me out, okay? That's when I go my most fucking cuckoo. When I'm single, I'm chilling. I'm totally mentally stable. When I'm in a relationship and you start fucking trying me, oh, the cuckoo is coming out. Oh my God, I feel the cuckoo. I feel the cuckoo bird. The cuckoo bird is coming out of me right now. I'm literally turning into the cuckoo bird. Like, I can't do it. So when I'm single, I'm chilling. Like, I love it out here. I really do. I do love it out here. So I really don't see myself like being in a relationship. And I told my mom recently, like, I don't even think I want kids, man. I don't even think I want kids. I don't know. I don't think I want those. You know, for the past few years, I've been like, damn, do I even really want those? Like, I give off more like cool, rich auntie vibes. Like, that's really more my vibe. So I'm like, I don't even know if I want my cousins and my brother to like have kids. Like, I want to be the cool auntie. I want to be Tia Emily. No one in my family is Latino or Latina, but I'm going to make everyone call me Tia. Yeah, so, you know, again, here we go, ranting. But, you know, I should wrap it up here. But if you're listening, happy Thanksgiving. I love you. Even though it's fuck Christopher Columbus, like I said. But happy being with your family and being with the people you love time, okay? Let's say that's where I'm going to end it. And I love you, and thank you for listening. And don't forget to send me in more calls. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Vanilla Mace, and give me a kiss, as always. I always want a little kiss at the end of the episode. I'm sorry if this is unprofessional. You can, here, I'll just let you check in for your room. I'm sorry. You don't have to give me a kiss if you don't. Okay, bye. See you next week.